Meet the secret dealers. Their mission, to make money.
Dealing's in my blood. I can't help myself. Even if I made £1 million, I'd still carry on dealing.
My business is high turnover, low profit.
My knowledge gives me a real buzz.
The dealers are being let loose in homes across the country to make secret cash bids on anything that catches their eyes.
Just look at the quality of that.
This is just me to a T.
On offer, thousands of pounds of their own money.
£710. Very generous.
But will the homeowners be prepared to cash in or not?
Wow! I didn't expect anything like that amount.
The dealer's first destination today is this imposing 19th century house in Cheshire, and its interior is just as grand. It's a shrine to Victoriana, and it's home to fashion lecturer Sally and her outspoken daughter Letty.
We'd always say, would you be upset if we got hurt or your antique got hurt?
Oh!
Always the antique.
Thank you.
Sally shared her passion for all things Victorian with her husband David, who sadly died 2 years ago.
He loved history and he loved collecting books, and we'd go off to antique fairs, and the collection just grew and grew.
Many objects in the house have sentimental value. This pocket watch was a present to Sally's husband, and she'd love to pass it on to her son Tom. And the dealers will love this other watch. It's Victorian, 18-carat gold, and worth hundreds in scrap value alone. And some things Sally bought, like this unusual Victorian travelling Inkwell and matches set. Sally needs to declutter and hopes the dealers will like what they see.
I think the dealers would either love it or hate it.
Well, let's find out. Scouring Sally's house today are secret dealers Tim, Mark and Karen. They don't know what to expect here and have just 1 hour to make bids for Sally's possessions while she is away.
Wow, this looks really promising.
Good.
Look at all this stuff.
My goodness me, where do you start?
Well, it's very Victorian here.
Well, nothing much gets past Tim.
Not the easiest things to sell, I have to say.
It's definitely a bit of Karen in this house, I tell you, because I'm really quite a traditional dealer. Looking forward to doing this.
Karen's in her element and has already got bids going down, while Mark's made a tentative start. I think that's the look of a worried man.
Unfortunately, it's not my taste at all. It really isn't.
Tim's also having trouble.
Boxes are empty.
This is all a bit ornate for the boys' manly tastes, and more importantly, their customers. But one dealer is flying. Karen's eagle eyes haven't let her down as she's swept away by the quality of the gold watches.
Beautiful chasing on the back there. If we open it, and we can just make out that mark. OK, that's 18. And a very, very pretty one here. So we got 2 decent pocket watches there.
Karen's the first dealer to put a bid on the pocket watches, and it doesn't take her long to find Sally's collection of Staffordshire pottery. Naive folk art figures originally sold for pennies. Rare ones can now fetch hundreds.
The thing with Staffordshire, it was never ever signed. You're never ever going to see a mark on the bottom that said this is Staffordshire. But most dealers would recognise that as a typical piece of Staffordshire. Sometimes they're called flatbacks, and nearly always they're only decorated on the front. You can just see the trace of the title, Uncle Tom and Eva. It's a very well-known figure in Staffordshire world.
Uncle Tom was the main character in a book called Uncle Tom's Cabin, written by Harriet Beecher Stowe in 1852. It became a publishing phenomenon. It helped publicise the fight against slavery in the United States. These are just the sort of items that Karen loves, and she knows how to make a profit on them. But the boys, well, they're not having such a rewarding time.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Oh, my giddy aunt. I am struggling.
But what do we do?
What can we do, Mark?
Well, you could stop moaning for a start. How's Karen doing?
I tell you what, when am I moving in? This is just me to a T. I would be so happy in here.
As more and more of her bid cards go down, there is finally a glimmer of hope for the boys.
Ah! Hey. There we go. We found something.
Tim spotted the Victorian ink and matches set.
Travelling ink, travelling lighter.
You can bid on those. I don't want them.
They've got Tim scribbling, but here comes Karen, and she's on a roll. And these are just her cup of tea.
Oh, look at that shape. Wouldn't you
Nice
love the
shape.
box that they came out
Would
of?
love it, yes.
They were always intended to sit in a high-quality writing box because ordinarily these are leather and then they're spring-loaded, push that in and off they go. But in all the years I've been dealing, I've never seen that shape. Love it.
So Karen's bid joins Tim's.
There's a few things here.
At last, jewellery expert Mark has found something to get excited about with those gold pocket watches Karen has already bid on.
Just look at the quality of that. And this watch is around about 1850, 1860. A man sat at his bench and hand engraved it. You open the front cover from here, and there we have it. This lifts the entire movement out. This is far more the type of thing I like. That is the nicest thing that I found so far in this property. Well, for me. And there's another pocket watch. This one's around about 1900, 1910. And it's made by an American company called Waltham. 10 carat.
Mark has buyers for watches, so he can offer more than scrap value. This bid for both could be hot.
Little Staffordshire dog.
And it now seems that the boys are just following the trail of Karen's bid cards. That small group of Staffordshire figures has attracted Tim. He's bidding for all four, but he knows he has stiff competition.
This is sort of like Karen's field. She likes early Staffordshires, and I think she'll quite rate Uncle Tom.
Karen's found a collection of Edwardian postcards.
Oh, hang on a minute, what's in there? Little embroidered cards. Gosh, look at the work that's gone into these.
She senses a profit here by buying them as a job lot and selling them individually.
These are quite nice, actually. It's quite a nice collection.
Will that bid be enough for Sally? The gold watches have bids from Karen and Mark, but will Tim make it a hat trick?
Ticking away nicely there.
Tim won't be left out of this race and bids on both. When it comes to gold, we know that those boys bid strong. Karen's still got bids going down, while Mark suddenly has a new lease of life and has spotted a treasure in the box of postcards.
Look, this one. Right. Typically First World War. We've got the cannon there, which represents the Royal Artillery. But what's nice about it, if we look above there, you can just see the early aeroplane. So it's either Royal Flying Corps or RAF. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make an offer on all these cards as a lot. So,
And he must be feeling kind because he throws Tim a lifeline.
I'm in such a generous mood.
Yeah.
There's some nice postcards there. Have a look. I don't think you saw them.
These are First World War
First World War,
postcards.
silk postcards. Put
Right,
that card on top.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do I get any thank you or anything?
Thank you.
That's good.
You've been prattling on the whole house, you two, like two naughty little boys.
We are two naughty little boys.
Enough.
And with 3 bids on the postcards, that really is enough. Coming up,
Are you prepared to go a bit higher?
the dealers discover there is a streak of steel in this pair.
£676.
Sally and Letty pushed him to the limit.
My goodness me, where do you start?
In Sally and Letty's home, 2 of our dealers had their toughest challenge yet.
It just didn't work for me.
Harrowing, really, is the word that I could use.
But Karen, well, she was in heaven.
I'm a dealer. I bid.
None of them know what the others have bid, What they do know is that to buy these treasures, they have to take on Sally and a formidable daughter.
I'll be next to you.
And to help Sally weigh up the best price is the independent valuer. Only Sally will see his estimates, and she can use them to make sure she gets the right money or to bluff the dealers into paying a bit more. No wonder the dealers don't send him Christmas cards. So, how much of the dealer's cash is up for grabs today?
Wow! £4,040. That's just amazing. Oh.
That's good money.
First up, the collection of embroidered Edwardian postcards that Sally has been buying for 30 years. All three dealers are keen on these.
There's loads of collectors for those postcards.
I've got a few that I really like that I've actually framed up, so I think I could bear to part with those.
I'm sure I'm going to buy them. Letty, wouldn't you like to have these for your future?
Not particularly. I suppose they probably mean more to you because you sew and you're interested, but I don't know what I'd do with them.
I quite like them.
Yeah.
So, my bid is £80.
OK.
My bid is £82. Tim?
£35.
So, you want to check out Mr. Independent Valuer?
Yeah.
Only Sally and Letty can see that Mark's bid is well over the independent valuation. Can they keep their poker faces straight and make even more?
As Mum really likes them, are you prepared to go a bit higher?
£90.
Very strong bid. But I also like them. £95.
I think that's the best offer. I'm bowing out.
So, Sally, Letty, there's £95 on the table. Would you be prepared to accept that offer?
Don't want them?
Nope.
No. OK, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I
That's
would.
great. You've got a deal. Thank you very much
very
indeed.
much.
Thank you. Sally had bought these over a period of time, so I knew I had to do battle with her to obtain them.
Sally and Letty pushed him to the limit.
Next, the Staffordshire figures. Both Tim and Karen are in the running.
I quite like the bit of Staffordshire.
She understands that market a little bit better than me.
And there's one figure they both want, the Uncle Tom.
It's going to have to be a very good offer to part with that one.
Yeah.
The one with Tom on, the name of my son.
I particularly liked these two. Uncle Tom and the greyhound seated there, which I really like. But you like all four, don't you?
I like all four. Well, I like a job lot. So my bid for your 4 Staffordshire figures is £120.
No.
Come on then, Miss Delmena.
My bid is 130. Do you want to see what Mr. Independent says?
Right, OK.
By the look of the independent valuation, Sally should bite Karen's hand off, but she has got the bit between her teeth when it comes to this dealing lark.
I think perhaps we could go a little bit higher.
140 for the 4.
No, don't think that's enough still. No.
150 for the 4.
A bit more.
Because we really love Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
155.
£160, and then that's my final bid. Timmy?
I can't match it. It's a good bid.
It's a great bid, but that only makes the decision tougher for Sally.
It's quite a dilemma for you.
You
isn't
see,
it?
Yeah.
sentiment. You can't put a
Yeah,
price on it.
No.
I know. I think we'll have to decline it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too sentimental.
Oh, well, we did our best, Timmy.
We did. It was a valiant effort, a valiant effort.
So despite bids way over the independent valuation, Sally and Letty just couldn't let this go. Hope brother Tom appreciates it.
Sometimes it isn't about the money, is it?
They should have taken the money.
But Karen wasn't going to take no for an answer for long in this house, and she had Sally and Letty say yes to £120 for this Victorian oil lamp, this 18th century elaborate candelabra for £80, and couldn't resist this Staffordshire figure of Victorian Prime Minister Gladstone for £210. But next up is the Victorian travelling set of Inkwell and match holder. They're an uncommon design which Tim and Karen could splash out for.
There's got to be something there to make them worth that little bit more, don't you think?
This kind of quality always sells.
We like the shape, don't we, Karen?
That's what we like,
Yes.
particularly the shape. In all the years I've been dealing in, it's one or two, I haven't come across that, and I think they're really nice. So have we better do some tempting, do you think?
This might not be terribly tempting. £30.
Oh, no.
What did I tell you?
Well, I'd like to bid 65. I hope that is a more tempting figure.
No, sorry, it's not.
Not as
No.
much as you paid then.
No, paid quite a bit for them.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Should we take a look at this?
OK.
That is a blow. The valuation is much lower than Karen's bid. But Sally is playing a shrewd game here, staying quiet and letting the dealers show their hands.
I'd go to £70 on them.
Well, I'll go 75 because I do actually quite like them.
No, I'm sorry. No, it's still not enough.
You wouldn't consider an offer?
90, perhaps. Yeah.
They are lovely. I mean, what you've got to think about is, have you seen another pair like that?
Well, you bid on them then.
Well, I don't want to give £90 for them.
£80 and I'm done.
Double the top estimate is surely tempting, but is it enough?
Will you miss them if they're gone?
The voice of reason from Letty there.
Well, I'd rather take 90, but
So you're sticking at 90 and I'm sticking at 80.
can you meet me halfway? Or
I think it's a good offer, but...
I suppose there could be a tenner left at 85.
You like them, Karen,
I do
don't
like
you?
them, yeah. And
For a
if I like
fiver,
them...
somebody else will like them. Don't miss them for a fiver.
Right, OK, I'll go 85.
OK, then.
Excellent,
Fantastic.
thanks very much. I was starting to get rather nervous because I knew I was getting very close to the value, and I'm a dealer and I have to get a profit out of them.
She'll make a tenner out of those, but an absolutely cracking bid from Karen.
Finally, it's the gold watches.
They're 18 carat and 10 carat. Who wouldn't leave a bid?
The smaller one with the white face is 10 carats Edwardian and by the American watchmakers Waltham. The gold one is an exquisite 18 carat Victorian example, surely worth hundreds in scrap alone. It's the decoration that has got Mark excited.
The 18 carat one had a fabulous engraved back, real good quality, and I really like that watch.
The smaller watch was a present to my late husband, actually, and I'm hoping to pass it on to my son. But the other watch doesn't really have too much history for us, really, and we're quite happy to sell that watch.
Right, I'll go first because I'm a bit of a lightweight as far as these boys in gold are concerned. Right, this is for the two. 270.
No.
No.
Well, my bid is 405 for the two. There's more interest there, Mark.
Yeah, I
A
can
little
see
bit more
it.
interest
Bit of glimmer
there.
of hope there.
Yeah.
Glimmer?
A glimmer of hope? Well, my bid for the two pocket watches is £676.
That bid's left them speechless, but don't forget Sally wants to pass the small watch on to son Tom, and she has already proved a sentimental seller.
Right, do you mind if I have a look at the independent valuation?
I would like you to look at it.
OK, I'll have a little look at this.
Once again, Mark's offer is extremely strong, but it's going to take something more to persuade Sally.
I'm quite happy just to offer for one of those watches, which is the 18-carat one. I will pay you £450.
OK. Would you be interested in buying just one watch?
No, he's giving you good money.
Yeah. Tim?
It's the daddy. I can't compete with it. No. He's got a customer.
OK.
My bid for the one 18-carat gold watch is £450.
OK, I think it's a deal, thank you.
You happy with that?
Yep.
Thank you very much, Sally.
Thank you.
Thank you, Letty. Thank you very much.
Sally sells for top dollar and gets to keep the other one, so everyone is a winner, aren't they?
If he makes a profit, it'll be very, very small.
Sally and Letty have pushed our dealers for all they're worth. £4,040 was on the table, so how much of the cash have they taken today?
We've got a little bit of money for you. Our hard-earned money. So today you are taking home from the secret dealers £1,712.
Wow, that's brilliant,
Thank
isn't it?
you.
Great. Oh,
Yes. Thank you.
So have you got plans for the money?
Towards our summer holiday, I think.
Somewhere warm.
Somewhere nice and warm.
Job well done, boys.
Very good.
Greek island or something.
Yeah.
After the break, another house full of Victorian treasures, but this time the boys are having a field day. A row sees the rule book thrown out of the window.
Go on, you do it, Tim. You place the bid for me.
The dealer's next stop is Yorkshire and this very modern semi. Inside, it's a dealer's dream, full of antiques, mostly inherited by retired caterer Judy.
If there's something you don't use and you've got plenty of, what's the point in keeping them?
With 20 years in the WI, she is a keen baker and would also like to use any money made today to help update the kitchen. In her drive to sell, Judy has no qualms about letting the dealers in.
Well, I presume they're not going to look in my knicker drawer.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure. Tim, Mark and Karen are already in the wings and they'll leave no stone unturned in their search for gems. Karen's outspent the boys so far today and they're itching to catch up. And there's lots to interest them in here. Judy has a desirable 18-carat gold Victorian ladies' watch with a 9-carat gold bow attached. Judy also inherited this silver and cut-glass Cruet set. It sits anonymously on a sideboard, but is sure to get our dealers' pulses racing. The boys should be happier here.
Quite pretty, nice shape.
Absolutely. Super collection of glasses, but out of my league.
Well, it is very specialised, this, but chop chop, there's plenty more to see. Karen's already written her first bid.
Chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. Hope the boys don't see.
You naughty girl.
And off we go.
All the dealers love buying silver. If they can't sell it, they can scrap it, even that beautiful Cruet set. The first thing Mark checks, is it silver or plate?
I can't see, I'm going to have to take these out. No, I can't. It's a nice style Cruet. Probably made around about 1870, 1880. There's the Victorian registration mark there. Very, very nice heavy gauge plate. Let's see if the glass is perfect because a lot of these damage. Lovely cut. If you look here, the nice cut glass, real nice quality.
A first bid, but with age and quality on its side, this Cruet set is sure to attract the others. But early on, Tim has got his eye on the gold and not the silver, and Karen can't resist to see what he's after.
This is nice. Right, I'm going to bid on that.
What is it?
It's a little watch, a little lady's watch. So,
Yeah, and what carat is it?
It looks to be either 14 or 18.
Very pretty, isn't it?
Very pretty. And that's the original fitted box. That's going to date from about 1890, 1818. You do get very elaborate ones of these as well, with enamelling and diamonds.
So we have an 18-carat watch with a 9-carat bow. Am I right?
Got it.
Yes.
You've got it, baby.
Okay. Gosh, I could be way out here.
You could.
Tim and Mark are hot on gold prices, so Karen will be the underdog in the tussle for this watch.
This is like complete
You are a brave
business
girl.
suicide. There you go.
Let's bring this here.
Meanwhile, Mark has grabbed the canteen Karen has tried to hide her bid on.
Cutlery, made in Sheffield by a company called James Dickinson and Sons. Probably made in the 1930s. There would have been a lot more of this. It's been lost over the years.
This canteen has proved magnetic to our dealers. And now Karen has seen Mark's card on the Cruet set.
Now this is superb. You're sitting there, it's dinner. All these little condiment sets are full of oils and peppers. Look at the shape of these bottles, they're particularly good.
It's not wildly fashionable, but it's top quality, and that will always find a buyer.
There we go.
Oh, now we've found the family silver. Scrap. Definitely scrap. Make a bid on that.
None of these dealers have even hesitated on bidding for this cutlery. If they are so keen, those bids could be high. Upstairs, Mark's sixth sense for a nice bit of jewellery has kicked in.
Look, it's a pretty little thing. It's a lady's gold fob watch on a bow. And if we look at the colour, quite a deep colour, I would say this was 18 carat. And what's also quite nice with this one, the inner dust cap is also gold. On the cheaper models, they're plated dust caps. But on this one, it's a slightly better model and it has a gold dust cap.
No surprise that Mark follows Karen and Tim's bid on that gold watch. As the bids pile up, Tim's in the dining room and he's found that lovely Cruet set.
Have you seen this lovely Cruet?
Timmy, you don't want that.
Yes, I do. What are the bottles like? Save me a job, Karen.
Timmy, you don't want that.
You want it, don't you? You must have bid quite high on this 6-piece Cruet, haven't you?
As it goes, it's not bad.
You're being coy, aren't you?
It's pretty and it could cost them a pretty penny because all three dealers are now after it. Now, what's Mark found?
They've missed the little brooch. Look, that is Victorian 15 carat gold.
Gold?
No.
Did I hear the word gold?
No.
Yes,
no.
Yeah.
Tim?
Yes?
No.
Oh, now I know. Now I know there's something here.
There's nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Come on, boys. I never found it down there.
But look on the back. Bit of damage.
Let's use his scales, Karen.
Go on, I'm going to tell you, I might as well stand here, fold my arms and just
How
watch you
much?
two.
Well, we'd have to deduct
Go on,
for that.
carry on.
Yeah.
Do what you want. I don't care.
Do you want me to pass you your bid card and pen?
Well, why don't you just write it for
Do you
me?
want me to?
Go on,
Shall
you
I
do
do
it, Tim.
that for you?
You place the bid for me.
Right.
How about that? And do you know what? In the
Did it out of
future,
the goodness of my heart?
in the future, I want you by my side. Wherever I go, you can
Well,
write the bids for me. How about that?
Yeah.
Mark's secret backfired. Everyone's bid on this brooch now.
Leave him to it.
In the dying minutes, a flurry of last bids, and the boys are fighting right to the bell.
Good. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Time is up.
Coming up, surprise when mild-mannered Judy puts the dealers in their place.
I don't deal in pennies.
Oh.
But when the dealers lock horns,
It's a
it's a really strong
super bid.
it's Judy who gets a shock.
£710. Have you seen this lovely Cruet?
The dealers have scoured Judy's modern home for vintage treasure.
Never judge a book because it was full of antiques.
That, like that.
Fabulous. Are you bidding on it?
I'm going to bid on it. Are you bidding on
Yes.
it? Well, put the bid down then.
Like Tweedledum and Tweedledee over there.
Strong competition.
Our dealers are ready for battle. But don't forget Judy's secret weapon is the independent valuer, and her mild-mannered exterior hides a ruthless streak.
I hope they came with big fat wallets.
So how much of the dealer's money could Judy make today?
We're dying to find out what it is because we don't know either.
No idea what to expect. Wow, that would pay for my new kitchen.
Sounds
Well, that's good
expensive.
news. Yeah.
£5,117.
Are you in selling mode, Judy?
We'll see.
Let's go.
Well, here we go, and first it's the gold brooch, which Mark uncovered and then the others muscled in on.
Go on, carry on. Do what you want.
Oh, just...
In a fit of pique, he let Tim write his bid for him.
Mark hasn't got a clue what he's bid. It should be a laugh when it comes out.
I guarantee whatever he's put on that bit of paper, I will honour it.
Well, he could be in trouble.
So is it something you might part with? You know, is there sentimental attachment
There's
to it?
no sentimental attachment at all. I don't know who it came from, apart from it was in the family stuff that I cleared out.
OK. I'll go first. Complete guess, £80.
Well, for something I didn't realise I had.
Right. My bid is, I haven't got a clue, and I'm hoping Tim hasn't bankrupt me. £100?
Oh.
Tim, you're a gentleman.
Well, I did tell you. You panicked. And my bid is £100.
Oh, that's cheeky.
I'm out.
I don't deal in pennies.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Nor do I. So, Judy, how about £105?
Well, it's getting better. Are you going to have a war, or shall I look and see what the independent valuer said? In the light of that, I might let you two fight it out and accept one of you.
Judy's straight in with a very cheeky bluff. Can she pull it off?
120.
That sounds good.
But 125 sounds better.
Anything further to offer, Tim?
I haven't. I think Mr. Stevens might have bought himself a brooch here.
Well, the decision is yours. You've got to be happy with it. And are you happy with 125?
Yes.
Great. Pleasure. Thank you very much indeed.
Judy's bluff paid off in style.
Over £100 is... I still can't believe it. It's just incredible.
There's probably £10 or £15 profit maximum.
He's going to struggle to get a profit.
Next is the 18-carat gold pocket watch with the 9-carat bow attached.
I've given it my best shot. I would like to own it. It's a pretty little piece.
I didn't weigh it, I have to say, which is a huge mistake on my part.
There's more gold content in that watch than the other dealers think.
I am so nervous about what I bid for this. Because I'm going to be so out one way or the other.
Well, how about you starting?
290.
Whoa.
Aye.
Sounds interesting.
You are becoming the gold buyer of the secret dealers, 199.
And my bid is £270.
How can I be on a guess? How can I be that close? They're proud of myself for getting it like this close.
What a turn-up as the gold fiend Tim is out of the race.
Do you want to have a look at what Mr. Independent's put on?
Yes.
Judy is not giving anything away. Her poker face is troubling the dealers. Karen's only £10 short of the top end. Can Judy push for more?
Could either of you think of going a little bit higher?
£300.
I'll go 310 because I think it's a really nice quality object.
£320, Judy. How does that sound to you?
Very good, yes.
Karen, the ball's in your court.
I know you know your gold down to the last penny, and if you're starting to stutter, I know you're there on price. So I'm going to let you have it if Judy thinks that's a good price.
Judy, would that deal be acceptable to you? £320 for the watch?
Yes, that's
You
right.
sure?
Yes.
Great,
yeah.
it's a pleasure. Thank you very much indeed.
I don't think there was anything left in it, so he's welcome to it.
I probably went £20 more than I really wanted to pay, but it's a gamble.
Judy is playing this game well. She also took £115 from Mark for the solid silver hunting trophy. Tim paid £25 for this 19th century ivory egg. And Karen gave her £255 for this leather jewellery box and all its contents. The dealers are being pushed hard, and next is something they all want. The canteen of cutlery may be incomplete, but its scrap value had our dealers' mouths watering.
It's got a good weight to it.
Judy never uses it, and she's keen to sell.
I would seriously think about 100, 150 being acceptable.
She could be in for a shock.
Our children don't want silver because it won't go in the dishwasher. So I haven't got anyone to pass it on to.
I bet they would if they knew how much it's worth.
I think if that was the case, that they would take it and sell it. I don't think they'd use it.
Do you want to start, Karen?
I'll start,
Okay.
and my bid is based on the value of the silver. Right. I have bid you, and I don't know if you've any idea what that little parcel of silver might fetch. 480.
Well, looking at your bid, I had no idea how much it would be.
Well, I had the feeling you might be a bit surprised at our bid.
Yes.
Go on then, Tim.
Come on, Tim.
Right, my bid is £710.
Ooh.
That is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Are you happy with that?
I want to see yours first.
You ready? £790.
Whoa.
So you two must both want it badly.
And I'm out, but I rather thought I might be.
Shall I have a look and see what the independent valuer thinks?
Yes, please do.
I might be pushing you up a bit more.
Oh, dear.
Ah!
Once again, Judy's reaction leaves the boys stumped. They can't see that Mark's already smashed the top end. Will Judy show some mercy?
Would you like to offer any more money?
No, I think it's there for me, Mark. I do. I think you've made a really good offer. Strong.
You have my offer there. Would you like to accept it, Judy?
Yes, I think I will.
You took a bit of time there, but thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
£790. It's amazing, that kind of money for it.
He's certainly not going to be retiring to Monte Carlo on that cutlery. If he wants to waste his money, let him waste it.
Don't be so smug, Tim. Mark's got a plan.
I might have in stock somewhere more of this canteen. Thus I can make a bigger canteen and make more money of it.
Finally, the mid-19th century Cruet set. Despite it being silver plate, its sheer quality had all the dealers excited.
The one thing I would like to walk away with today is that Cruet.
It was just exceptional. I would love, if nothing else, to own it.
I'm slightly worried because myself and glass and china don't get on.
In fact, Mark's even had cold feet, and he's withdrawn his bid of £100.
That doesn't sound too bad, actually, for a Cruet.
I mean, it's amazing. The glass is just such wonderful condition for the age of it. But I know I would ruin it. And I just can't do that. I can't bring myself to ruin it.
Sounds like it's you and me then.
It does.
You
Yeah.
only sell unbreakable things then, do you?
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
Are you ready for this? My bid is £160.
Getting better?
That's a lot of money. You must really like
I do like that Cruet.
No, Karen's got more. I can see by her face. I can tell she's got more.
Smile.
It's the little smile. She knows.
190.
Wow.
I really like
Better.
it.
So if I pitch you against each other, how much do you want it?
Well, should we find out what Mr. Independent has said
Well, Judy
before we
might
get
not want
stuck
to
in?
share that, Karen.
What do you
Well,
think
I'm
Judy
going
would
to
like
have
to
a
know?
look and see, and then it'll tell me.
Can't read her. I can't read her. Can you read her?
No, she's very good.
No, I'll try.
If they could read her, they would see their bids have gone way over the top of the independent valuation. I think Judy's a dealer in disguise.
Can either of you squeeze a bit more?
I could squeeze a little bit more.
Go on then, squeeze away, Timmy.
£205. Don't give me that look.
That's £45 more than you just bid.
Well,
That's very mean. You know how much
you were
I
very
like this.
generous.
210.
How badly do you want it,
I
Karen?
love it. You know I love it, Timmy.
Don't flutter those eyes. Doesn't
And it's a
work
good
with me.
bid. It's a real, you know it's a really strong
super
bid.
but I am going to gazump it, if that's the word. £211.
250.
I think that's quite a commercial item. And you know it's quite a commercial item. This is my last bid, Judy, I think. £220.
It's his, if you'll take the bid.
I feel mean now because you...
Don't feel mean, you've got to go for the highest bid.
So have you got a deal?
Yes.
Lovely, thank you very much.
I was amazed at that. I had thought it was virtually valueless.
I don't think Karen will ever speak to me again, actually, because of that Cruet.
I'm trying not to take it personally.
The dealers offered Judy over £5,000, but how much will she actually be putting towards her new kitchen?
You know how to play the game, don't you? You played all three of us.
I try.
And the total today is £3,777.
Wow. I didn't expect anything like that amount. And this will pay for my new kitchen. You can come again.
Mark was today's big spender, handing over £3,067, more than Karen and Tim combined.
When I bid for it, I want to bid on the knuckle for it, and that's what I did today.
They thought he was paying over the odds, but he is starting to make returns. He made a profit on the silver cutlery, selling it for £850, and Sally's watch has gone to a good home. An English watch collector snapped it up for £520. Karen split up the travelling set and sold one of the pieces for £55, but she really wanted the Victorian Cruet.
I love it. Anyone would love it.
And she was disappointed to lose out to Tim.
Lovely, thank you very much.
It didn't take him long to sell it on, though, for a profit of only £5. But guess who the happy buyer was? It was probably worth it, Tim, to keep Karen sweet.
I'm absolutely ecstatic. Ecstatic of either goes a long way, doesn't it?